Hey, what's going on? Virtual DJ tutorial. This tutorial is going to be just going over the basics of mixing dubstep. I'm not going to be using any copyrighted tracks in this video because I don't want this video to receive any copyrighted issues or anything. But so I'm going to go ahead and open up VirtualDJ. There's a download link to download VirtualDJ in the description below. All you gotta do is download it, and if you don't want to pay for it, then you can download the DJ Home Free, which is the version I have, as you can see. I'm getting the full version though soon. Also, you can get a piece of equipment, a hardware called the Newmark MixTrack Pro. It is a mixing deck. There's a link to that in the description. It comes with a full version of VirtualDJ. It actually uses VirtualDJ as software, and you control all this stuff with a piece of hardware. So it's a lot better, which is what I do. So let's go ahead and start with the basics. Alright, so up here you have your scroll bar. What this is used for is for syncing tracks. Syncing tracks is useful if you want to keep the tracks, two tracks that are playing together in beat. You don't want them to be like, you don't want the bass drops to be, out of sync and shit. Right here we have the song title and the song artist. Right here we have the beats per minute, like the tempo of the song. We have hot cues. I'll go over that here in a second. We have elapsed time. We have all the time info here. We have just an overview of the entire track, and it's been visualized, so you can fast forward or rewind whatever you want. These here are turntables. Some people use these. I never really use this. You might if you want to though. Right here you have some different effects that you might want to use sometimes. Backspin. Let me show you it. Let me actually get a non-copyrighted track. One second, guys. So what beat grid does? The first one, beat grid. You're playing a song, and you hit beat grid. As you can see, it kind of skipped ahead in the track, but it stayed on the same time. That's what beat grid does. Backspin's pretty cool. I use this sometimes when transitioning. Let's go ahead and play the song. 3, 2, 1. As you can see, you kind of backspin the track and stop it. Also, you can use break. It does the same thing, but instead of backspinning it, it just slowly pauses it. Let me go ahead and show you that. As you can see, it slowly slowed it down and brought it to a stop. Next, distorter. It brings the bass up very, very high and makes it sound all distorted. It does not sound good at all, but it's useful sometimes. I don't know. But let me show you what that does. As you can see, it sounds a little trashy and doesn't sound good. Next, we have phaser. This just kind of phases in and out in different tones. Let me go ahead and show you that. As you can see, it kind of went yeah, kind of like faded in and out. Reverb. Most of these are the same. Like pretty much, they're just different effects. I'm not gonna go through every single one of them. Key changer changes the key of the song without changing the speed. So you have key changer on. You can change that's a key changer. Here we have samples, sound samples. These aren't, I never really use these ever, but you might sometimes. We have siren. Some rap artists might use it. We have saxophone. And I've never used it.
Put your hands up in the air, put your hands up.
Yeah, these are real retarded. You can add your own though if you want. You can record your own by hitting this record button. But yeah. So that's pretty much it for the effects. Next we have loop. What loop does is whichever one of these buttons is selected, for instance 1 beat, 2 beat, 4 beats, 5, 8 beats, 16 beats, or 32 beats. If 1 beat is selected, let's go ahead and put it here. It'll loop the beat that you put it on. It'll loop it over and over again. But if you put it on 2, it'll loop it for 2 beats. So it'll be or even 4, or even 32. Put it on 32, play for about a minute, and then repeat the part that you put in. So that's loop. I use that a lot. If I have like a steady beat going, and I want to transition, I'll go ahead and turn on the loop about 8 or 16 beats, and yeah. So the crossfade is which track is playing. So if I have, let me get another uncopyrighted track here. So I have, this is my block in Apollo playing. If I have both these playing at once, let's see, and I slowly bring it over. So as you can see, it changes which track is being played. These volume buttons, I never really use these. You might, if you have a Newmark Mixtrack Pro, these are kind of a pain in the ass to handle with a mouse. I never really use these. Next we have the high, mid, and low. What low is, first of all, is the bass. It brings all of the bass out. So if you're playing a song that has lots of bass, like this, and you turn it all the way down, you can see it sounds like it's playing on old-fashioned radio. It has no beat, bass. So we turn it back up. We have med. It kind of takes out the I guess the treble of the song. Actually, so let's see. When you turn that all the way down, it kind of sounds like someone's putting their hand over the speaker, and all you hear is like the basic beat of the song. And med, I'm sorry, high. What high does? Just takes the general quality out of the song. So yeah, and it tells us the same over here. The gain is the general volume of the not the volume, but you know, the general quality and volume of the track. Hard to explain. Master is the volume of both tracks. If master's all the way down, you can't hear anything. Q, I don't know what Q is. I'm not sure what Q does. You're probably not gonna use that. But you click this little scratch tab right here. I use this sometimes when I'm trying to find the drop of a song. For instance, right here. I'm going to put the crossfade. I'm trying to find the exact level of the drop. Then I'll use the scratch tab to put it right on that drop line. And then I will use the cue points, which I'm going to explain right now. The cue points, these are very, 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 very useful. You're going to use them all the time. Alright, so as you can see, I have the line on the drop, which is right on the drop of the song. If I put a cue point right here, as you can see, the cue point number 1, it's right on the drop. So even if the track's over here, and then click number 1 on the cue point, it'll skip right to that drop. And there's 3 cue points. And to delete a cue point, all you have to do is see this small little white line, right click that, put your mouse right over it to where it's yellow, right click it, and hit delete. So that's it. That's pretty much it for the top section. The bottom section's just tracks and stuff. Most people use their iTunes to load tracks, but you might want to use your dubstep folder, like your record and music folder. You can go to My Music, and then I like dubstep and have my own mixes. You guys can check out my mixes, by the way. They're on my YouTube channel. And then I have my dubstep folder with all my tracks on it. But it automatically loads in your iTunes tracks. All you gotta do is click this iTunes tab right here. Go down to wherever your dubstep is. Mine's just under music because all I have on my iTunes is dubstep and some rock. But yeah, so that's how you load a track. To put a track onto one of the decks, all you gotta do is find the track you want. You can also search it. I'll just put one of my mixes on there. Let's see. I'll just put my cooking mix. All you gotta do is click it and drag it onto the track, and it'll load. Once all this visualization is done, you can go ahead and play it. So that's pretty much it, guys. You can also record your tracks. You can also record your mixing. You can hit config and click the small little dot 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 box right here. You can choose which folder it sends to. I send mine to my mixes folder that I made. Sorry. So yeah, you can also change the bit rate. I just have mine at 192. You might want to go ahead and put it at MP3 format, save as MP3 because I don't know, so I do. Um, Make sure prompt if overwrite is not checked. Split in multiple files is not checked. I mean, sorry, prompt if overwrite is checked. Split in multiple files is not checked. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'll do it. My next tutorial is going to be on transitioning. Um, sorry, my next tutorial is going to be on transitioning. So go ahead and